Kia ora, and welcome to Thursday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz. And today we lead with the news that we need to brace for the end of the US Fed's independence. It may not be at risk right now, but the signs aren't promising. And politicians everywhere will seize on the mood to pull that lever, to ease their own policies that don't deliver. The juice of monetary stimulus is just too enticing. The risks be damned. First in the US, investors are expecting Nvidia's earnings to be reported after the New York Stock Exchange closing at 8 a.m. New Zealand time, seen as a key test in the AI boom driving markets. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are marginally higher in advance of that, while Nvidia shares are little changed. But the derivatives market in the stock is set for a 6% swing, and if that happens, that'll be a $500 billion fall, probably the biggest movement of any economic metric today anywhere in the world. We'll know soon enough. Some think we should also watch the share prices of Costco and Walmart. Both have lofty valuations that raise the risk of serious correction. These three are all enormous companies. Nvidia has a market cap of an eye-watering $4.4 trillion US dollars. Costco $420 billion, and Walmart $770 billion. In each case, that is way more than New Zealand's GDP. Walmart plus Costco is approaching Australia's GDP. Staying in the US, there was little data out overnight. The volume of mortgage applications softened by 0.5% last week from the prior week, extending the 1.4% trim from the prior month. Applications to refinance an existing mortgage fell by 3.5%, offsetting the 2.2% increase in applications for a mortgage to buy a new home. Separately, American officials are decrying the intelligence efforts of the Chinese Ministry of State Security and their Salt Typhoon operation. But they have been caught running covert operations in Greenland. The Danes are unimpressed. Trump's America is no one's friend. Even at home, his militarization of local policing, grabbing shares in companies without paying, are worrying developments. His efforts to subvert the Fed are just part of an effective, quiet, rolling coup with a much broader agenda. These are standover tactics that will undermine the US reputation for generations. In Taiwan, their industry may be going full tilt, but consumer sentiment is actually weakening there. An August survey there shows it at its weakest level since April 2023, as 5 of 6 key indicators deteriorated. And Chinese industrial profits fell again in July, down 1.7% from a year ago. They fell 7.5% for state-owned enterprises, but were up 1.8% for private businesses. And yesterday there was a big surprise in data released in Australia on inflation. Their monthly indicator had fallen consistently to 1.9% in June. The RBA was relieved. But the July level came in at 2.8%, an unexpectedly large jump. There will be head-scratching there. High electricity prices are getting the blame. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.24% and down 1 basis point from yesterday at this time. Long bond yields, especially the 30-year, are rising more quickly now. And the price of gold will start today at $3,395 an ounce, up $14 from yesterday. And American oil prices have risen 50 cents to $64 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just under $68 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 58.6 US cents, and a little change from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're down 30 basis points at 90.3 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 10 basis points at 50.4 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 66.3, and a little change from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $112,400, and up 2.4% from yesterday. Volatility of the past 24 hours has been modest at just on plus or minus 1.2%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.